get him back to Nyland. So we're gonna flat tow the truck.
Alrighty.
We'll see how this works.
Whoa! This place is freaking me out.
Driving down the 111, we came across a stranded motorist and his broken down truck.
Oh yeah. We'll see what happens then.
That would be interesting from my life archive.
We're out here, Salton Sea behind us. We just met our friend, what's your name?
Oasis, my name's James.
And we stopped to help him. We found out that he had been stranded there since the night before.
Come a little closer.
And so essentially he spent the night on the roadside and no one stopped to help him.
Well, they call me the Norlander. And this is James,
I have some
aka
Nordic blood in me as well.
Very good. Well, we're gonna help James out here and get him back to Nyland. So we're gonna flat tow the truck.
Yep.
Alrighty.
We'll see how this works.
I love it.
So we're out here on the 111, Salton Sea. We found James, our other friend James.
Yeah, not me. Sorry.
Stuck on the side of the road with this Ford F-150. It's got some sort of a transmission problem. It won't get into gear. And we were just going to pick him up and take him back. He's just going to Nyland, which is about 20 miles away from here. And so we're going to go there too. So we figured I'd just flat tow him with my recovery gear. Who better to do it than the Norlander? Alright, well, looks like we got, let's say, 16 miles to Nyland. Don't worry. Miles an hour. So let's stay on the road. Okay, we made it into Slab City. Here's the first guard shack right here. This used to be an old military base. We've still got James in tow. Doing pretty good. I got to stay focused and stay on the road. We're gonna get him to where he needs to go. We're coming up on one of the first landmarks here, which is Salvation Mountain. We've got some of the first inhabitants of Slab City over here, and we're here. We made it. We made it the 20-some miles or so, towing 90s Ford F-150 with the 87 Toyota Land Cruiser. So Toyota comes through again. City Art Gift Shop.
Nice.
Once we get James and his truck dropped off, we're gonna go back to Nyland and get some lunch. I'm gonna fill up Hefe with some gas, and then we're going to go back to Bombay Beach and check that out and see that here. But right here is Salvation Mountain. But here's the weed shop. There's the weed shop.
Wow. That is so cool. Salvation
Basically a big art installation. It's definitely changed since I've been here the last time. We got you back here. We got you back
me
home.
back here safely, and the truck is intact as it was. Saved everybody's recycling. That's money for everybody else around here.
That's good. Where's the recycling spot?
Well, it was going to be India because they pay the best for what we have. We've got
okay.
a lot of copper and stuff.
So you're a stunt man?
No, I'm not. But every idea I have is like a stunt.
It's like a stunt. We're gonna pull it off.
We almost
So-
pulled this one off. We got
did.
almost there,
Wow.
but
Well, where else does it need to go?
no, not this.
Oh.
The recycling. We
Oh, the
almost got it there.
recycling.
We just
Yeah.
stacked it
Well,
up
I don't
and-
know. I would say you were pretty far away from India still.
I know. But in my mind, I was almost there.
That's good.
All right.
Well, thanks for taking us and showing us your place here.
Thank you more, and we'll relax later.
Pretty sketch. This one thing you got to do when you're here is watch out for nails and stuff. That is definitely not a good mini ramp to skate. These were all built, I guess, by BMX bikers a couple of weeks ago for some sort of an annual BMX shred-a-thon. So they're not super skateboard friendly. But this one's concrete. Kind of nice. Ooh, a little rough. A little rough.
Rob, I dare you to drop one off here.
No, but I'll drop in on this.
Nice.
I'll drop in on that guy right there.
There you go.
Where are you dropping in at?
I don't think I'm dropping in. I think I'm gonna walk in, dude. I
Okay.
skated in a minute, and I'm a little sketchy of this place.
All right, you're gonna walk in over here?
Yeah.
I guess the road is closed. Here's a burned out VW bus from the 80s. Somebody welded on a grind rail to the top of it so you could come off of this ramp right here to the rail. It's even got a sign on it. Rail up, coming across. What does this say? To see the universal and all-prevailing spirit of truth face to face, you must love the meanest of creatures as one loves himself. Ooh, that's good words to live by. And then land here. This is where you land. No big deal. Right here on the refrigerator door. Or in the pile of dirt. It's gonna hurt. We made it here, Bombay Beach, Salton Sea. It's definitely different from the last time I was here. There's a bunch of artwork and things. Very peaceful. Yeah, this stuff's so new, it's not even rusted yet.
No, it's cool, dude. Yeah, I've never seen it. It looks like an abandoned water park.
Yeah, like they.
Yeah, like the slide didn't go all the way through.
Maybe that's what it's supposed to be.
I think so.
And then there's the star over there. Very desolate
But there's a lot of activity. There's a lot of people in cars, chilling, just checking it out. James came here. I don't know why James is here.
I don't know why I'm here.
But let's keep looking. What else we got?
All kinds of crap.
Another mailbox. Some other kind of sculpture in the water over here.
Look at this thing, dude. Oh, we gotta make a left here. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna stop and take a couple of pictures.
Okay.
Okay, we found something very important to the area.
Very
Salton civilization archaeological site here at Bombay Beach. This is a dig, an archaeological dig sanctioned by the state of California. Just kidding, I don't know that's true. However, we're going to check it out. We're going to see what's up here. 20,000 years ago, a meteor the size of Manhattan, made of ice, slammed into a desert valley in now what is now Southern California's Colorado Desert. Look, it's an extension cord. That must be at least 1,000 years old. Here is the entry. Let's see if there's any kind of notification here. Okay.
What the hell is this?
They have cataloged what they have found here. A woman holding a breast, woman lying down in burnt meteoric stones, and a woman praying. So I'm assuming these are the civilization that was here previously that were just, I guess what you might say, immediately fossilized. So let's go down here and see what has been found, and we're going to do our darndest to not disturb this archaeological site. These people are definitely smaller than our civilization was. Either that or they shrunk over time. A piece of history that none of us knew or were taught in our elementary schools, which to me is infuriating that they didn't teach us about this civilization in our schools. Over here, looks like there's a man in a suit and a tie, which is strikingly familiar to our modern day civilization. We go down in it. Of course, we're going to be very careful not to disturb
That dude has food. Sorry.
this. There is a citizen from the Salton civilization that has been frozen in time.
Not a train.
No comment. Looks like this person was caught in the middle of the meteor storm, completely bored or maybe even asleep. Probably reading a novel by Tom Clancy. So I hope that you have come away from this experience a little wiser, with a little bit more understanding and perhaps a little more compassion for the Salton civilization that lived 20,000 years ago in this area. I know I have come away with more understanding, more compassion. I hope you have as well. back at Salvation Mountain. First couple of times I came, Leonard Knight was still alive, who created Salvation Mountain. He's since passed away, probably 5 years ago or so by now, or more, maybe. It's kind of sad, but thankfully, Salvation Mountain is still here and standing and hasn't rotted away and eroded. So let's go check it out. This little pavilion pergola is new. I wasn't here last time I was here. There's a lot of signs telling people to stay off of things, which is kind of sad that you have to tell people to keep off of things like this Jeep Wagoneer here. These old trucks here have little houses on the back. It's where Leonard slept when he was here on site. Started back here in the 80s trying to launch a balloon, and that failed because the materials were so rotted out. Couldn't get the balloon to launch. But then he wanted to make his mark, or make God's mark, and he put a concrete cross in the hillside over here that eventually washed out. And then he realized that the clay from the mountain mixed with water and hay would work better than the concrete. That's what you see here today. New plaque dedicated to Leonard. Let's go over here to the entry. There's the mailbox, Leonard's mailbox. You can walk on this clay and latex and combination. You follow this yellow road and it goes up the mountain, but in order to preserve the integrity of the mountain here, they've asked us to stay off. Last time I was here a few years ago, you could climb up there if you wanted, but in order to minimize the damage, they've asked people to stay off. Still very striking and stunning. Here you can see some of the deterioration of the clay and the erosion. Another section over here that's falling apart, looks rather recent. Hopefully it's the end of the wet season so they can fix it. In 2016 or 2017, you could go into this area here, which is a enclosed area that's supported by hay bales, clay, tree branches, and miscellaneous other things. Here's a little sort of igloo that you can check out. So what do you think of this place?
Dude, I'm in love with this place. like a little sanctuary.
Yeah, a little prayer space or something.
Yeah. Wow, this is intense. If I don't kill myself trying to get in it. Wow.
So you can see right here how these were made.
Yeah.
So this is the base right here. This is the mud, the clay from the mountain here.
Wow.
And then he would mix straw in it, just like they did in Egypt. The Israelites did in Egypt to make bricks for the Pharaoh.
Oh my God.
And then once this dried, he would paint over it with the latex paint, and it would seal it. Here's the collection of paint cans over the years. One time I came up here and brought a bunch of paint cans for Leonard. I think it was just like basic grays.
All right, have fun.
Oh, dude, check this out, bro.
But then the night came alive with gunfire. He knew at last he'd been found. As the ranger's badge shone brightly, felt that needle lay on the ground.
Coming over here real quick.
We're out here at the old mud pots. This is like volcanic activity happening here. You can see this one over here by James is smoking. Dude, wow.
I don't know how close one gets this.
Yeah, I know, no kidding.
Because one thing just flashes out, it could burn you probably pretty bad.
Yep, here's some fresh stuff right there.
Oh, right here? Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh.
Right? Right. Yeah, that one seems to be the most fun.
And this one's making.
Oh, it's coming right through there.
Oh man, it feels soft right there.
Yeah, don't fall.
Let's see. This place is freaking me out.
I know.
That's the big one. Hey, it's a good thing I buckled that my box down there, the toolbox. It's like a one-a-day thing now. We towed somebody yesterday. All right.
That easily, all that hours of work. Oh, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
The salt, the sea, the sand, Salton Sea Beach, coming to a theater near you. Aside from yesterday being on the other side, this is the closest that we've gotten to this water, and you can see here it is not, doesn't look the best as far as like cleanliness, and it's like dark. It's like a dark black color. Have to do some research to find out what's in this water to make it look like this. Obviously there's salt. If you look really closely, you can, on here you can see like little shells of some sort, or they might be like salt crystals. I'm not really sure what it is. I don't know, it's like an apocalyptic paradise maybe. You know? People tend to flock to water for vacations and vacation homes and things, and it's less populated here, you know? If you want to get in the water here and water ski and all that, this is probably not the place for you. This is more of a, I like looking at water type of place. What do you think, James? Hey everybody, if you like that video to any degree at all, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.